Curved screens seem all the rage in 2014, with a whole host of TVs sporting such displays at this year's CES. But the first devices to use these screens and to hit the mainstream are being touted on smaller devices, just like LG's brand new smartphone, the G Flex. The phone sports a pretty huge 6-inch curved screen, which is meant to create a more immersive display by fitting more in your field of view, and for the most part it does. A curved screen also helps out with things like cutting down on glare from sunlight and gives you one of the best video watching experiences on a handheld device. And after a few hours with the phone, it's immediately obvious that said screen is full of rich colours and can often seem vibrant, but sadly, due to the relatively low 720p resolution, it doesn't come across as sharp as the HTC One or iPhone 5S. But one benefit of the curved screen though is the fact it fits across your face much better than a standard flat phone, thanks to the curvature. However, it can be quite uncomfortable in your pocket unless you have the screen facing your leg. The G Flex's other big feature is its back, which LG says it can repair itself from minor scratches. In our brief tests with this, minor surface marks did disappear, but anything much worse will stay on the phone. And when you first boot up the phone, the location of the power button will be a bit of a shock. It isn't on the side or the top, but on the back of the device with the volume buttons. LG says this makes it easier on larger devices rather than trying to stretch your finger to the side, and amazingly they're right. Once you get used to it, it feels so natural. And aside from the screen and scratch resistant, the G Flex is a powerhouse of a phone, with a quad-core 2.26 GHz Snapdragon 800 processor with 2 GB of RAM, with minimal lag during most power-hungry tasks including watching high-def vids and playing graphically intensive games. And its battery life is brilliant as well, lasting a full 2 days with light to medium use, far superior than the iPhone's maximum of 24 hours. However, it's not all good news though, as the camera is quite disappointing with pictures coming out grainy and lacking a certain sharpness in comparison to its competitors. It's not the worst camera phone out there, but for the money you're paying for this phone, you definitely expect better. Overall, the G Flex is a good phone, but it's not great. Its screen does offer something different, but it's not for everyone. The size does make it borderline phablet, and it's a shame that with such a unique screen designed for videos and games, the resolution wasn't a priority, as Sony's and Apple's offerings are clearly much sharper. It definitely looks likely screen technology is going down this curved route, but our advice would be not to jump in and amongst it just yet. Now LG have paved the way, we're sure this technology is going to play a big part in the future of smartphones, but this handset really just feels like it's there to test the tech.